Masamune walks to his class, trying to get rid of the thoughts of Yoshino. He enters the classroom, which is already fully involved in what they're going to do on Valentine's Day. In the house, Aki also tries out all kinds of sweets from famous places and passes judgment on them. Yoshino figures she is discreetly trying to do this for Valentine's and suggests she make Masamune something. Aki is a little panicked about her entering the kitchen and Masamune laughing at her attempts, but Yoshino offers to help Aki learn how to do so, convincing her that Masamune will like it. Preparation goes under full swing right from when February starts. Aki has a hard time handling the kitchen. Kojuro wonders what to get Fujinomiya. Tai tries to find an economical way to distribute chocolates to the whole class, while Masamune, well, he is busy exercising. Chinatsu barges into his room asking him to taste the chocolates she made, but he refuses to do so. She questions if he is going to reject the chocolates from his girlfriend, as well making him panic. A day before Valentine's, Aki finally manages to bake cookies good enough to give Masamune. Yoshino smiles at her happiness. The next day, the boys of the class are delighted to get chocolates from May and her friends, as if it were something more than a good gesture. Kojuro nervously hands Fujinomiya the chocolates, to which she sweetly thanks him. This is witnessed by Aki and Yoshino. Aki acts needlessly rude towards Fujinomiya, as if she has some grudge against her. Fujinomiya is left confused as Aki leaves. The Masamune-obsessed girl who has been holding on to his water bottle after his rejection offers him a box of chocolate. She is even more delighted to hear Masamune recalls her. Masamune worries about how to handle the 2 bags of chocolates he carries from all his fans. He receives a text from Aki to see him near the sports storage room. As Masamune walks up to a nervous Aki, she is a little frustrated to see the overflowing bag of sweets in his hand. With a little hint of jealousy, she tells him that he might not need what she got him then, but Masamune hurriedly mentions he'd like to have something she made him. He convinces her he genuinely would eat what she gives him, so she hands him the cookies. Masamune opens the packet right away, and as he moves the cookie from the packet to his mouth, he is in an inner turmoil about how he could throw away all that he worked hard for, and his lifelong plan to get revenge all seem useless to him. Masamune praises her cookie and continues to munch on it, making Aki flustered. Masamune runs towards where he is supposed to meet Aki, thinking he is late. He is not late, but he thinks that a man should arrive 10 minutes early on his date. Aki tells him not to worry about it. Masamune teases Aki about being excited as she is early, but her blush makes it evident that it's true. The theme of their date is to walk around and eat as much as they can. As the two get to eating the super fluffy bread, they both order 3 more pieces for each and continue to savor the flavor. Masamune is also surprisingly not freaking out, which is being discussed at the same time by his mother and sister. Since the past 2 days he has been eating more, and he even got a date with his girlfriend. The two are happy to think that the credit for his normal eating goes to his girlfriend. Masamune, however, seems to have eaten enough in the first shift only and feels a little too full, while Aki orders a whole meal for their next restaurant. She tells Masamune to not push himself, but he has a goal to share delicious meals with her the whole day and does not plan on backing out. After the meal, Aki and Masamune sit on a bench as he tries to let the food settle in his stomach, but his blue face does not show that happening anytime soon. Aki tells him that what he did made her happy, which makes Masoon get up and try exercises to make space in his stomach. It is a bad move as his stomach gets even worse after that. Aki brings him water. He takes a sip and apologizes for the mess up, convincing his stomach has more potential. It just has been too much time since he ate like that. Before departing, Aki teases him about the mess yet tells him she had fun. Masamune tells Aki they should go on another date. Fujinomiya sits beside Yoshino during lunch, sharing how it must be sad for Yoshino to not have that much time with Aki anymore. She then wishes happiness for Aki and Masamune. The couple enjoys their heavy lunch in the storage room, discussing going to eat burgers in this good place Masamune searched about. As the two rush outside, Masamune slips and falls but hesitates when Aki offers him a hand and stands on his own, funnily calling it a workout opportunity, weirding out Aki. Masamune meets Fujinomiya to hand her the notebook she forgot. The two get into a conversation about him getting a little rounder. He mentions his food hunts with Aki. Fujinomiya worries about his hives, but he tells her it's not that serious. Masamune leaves after mentioning Aki being busy with something else today. Turns out the busy was a meeting with Fujinomiya. The two meet in class where Fujinomiya casually mentions that Aki should break up with Masamune as he has feelings for someone else. Aki shouts at her audacity but surprisingly mentions knowing about it. She tells him she loves him too much to let him go even when she sees his whole revenge binder against her. She just cannot help it. Fujinomiya is shocked to hear that. Seeing Aki so vulnerable, Fujinomiya seems to have become sad for her as to why she still likes Masamune. But Aki tells her that she cannot let go of Masamune now. She mentions knowing they both have unreciprocated feelings for Masamune, but hers are a bit deeper to let him go. This conversation seems to have been overheard by Kojuro. Aki walks out to Yoshino and tells her she has a meeting with someone. She then starts ranting about different food places to go eat, making Yoshino extremely worried about her. She asks Aki what happened, and Aki tells her that she met Fujinomiya, who out of nowhere told her to break up with Masamune since he does not like her. Yoshino is angered at those words and turns back to initiate a fight, but Aki stops her. She tells her Fujinomiya wasn't entirely wrong, but Yoshino is not going to tolerate those words. Aki tells Yoshino she saw the binder and read the entire revenge plan of Masamune to break her heart. Yoshino intervenes that it is not true, and she is the one at fault, not Masamune or Aki. She finally reveals to Aki that she hated Masamune as a kid, so drove him away from Aki. When she found out he was back for revenge, she pretended to support him so he could fall for her. After the whole truth narration, Yoshino does not meet her eye, but Aki seems not mad at her. In all this, Aki focused on the point that Yoshino worked hard to make things right, hence it is all good now. As the two walk home, Aki tells Yoshino to look into something for her. Seeing all the snow piled up in front of the house, Chainatsu asks Masamune to build a snowman with her, but he refuses to go out in the cold. Refuses until he is called a grandpa by her. He then takes up the challenge and builds a snowman as if fighting a battle. Chainatsu is a little shocked by seeing a Daruma doll figure as the snowman. Proud of his work, Masamune captures a picture of this getting teased by his sister about sending it to his girlfriend. She then tries to convince Masamune to invite her over at some weekend, so she and their mother can meet her. Masamune reluctantly agrees. For the school where students celebrate every weird occasion, the girls are excited for White Day as the boys accept chocolates from them, so now they have to give a return gift. Kojuro sits in his seat thinking about the events of last night. He asked Fujinomiya why she did what she did, making her tell him that, even if she crossed a boundary by doing so, she genuinely cared about Masamune's happiness to not do that. It does not matter to her if it makes her a villain. Kojuro looks at her empty chair, thinking about her words. Fujinomiya and Yoshino witness each other a little far away in the corridor. Yoshino walks away after seeing her, making Fujinomiya feel sad. In the storage room, Masamune is a little surprised to see Aki eat a little less, but teases her upon knowing she ate before lunch too. He then asks her about the snowman picture he sent, which gives her a chance of revenge to lie that she was busy before laughing it off. Masamune tries to invite her over the weekend but fails to do so. Kojuro catches up to Fujinomiya, asking her to walk home with him. She agrees to do so. The two get into a conversation about the past day when she sees him hesitating over talking about it. She tells him not to worry and blame her if he wants, as she does not regret what she said to Aki, but feels guilty about the hurt she caused. Kojuro tells her he doesn't think so, and considers her a straightforward person with a good heart, which means she is not a villain. Yoshino hesitantly asks Aki if things are good with Masamune. Aki tells her not to worry about anything, as her truth made her not doubt Masamune anymore. So now, she can face him with how she truly feels. Yoshino is relieved. Masamune gets a call from Aki in which she mentions the return gift on White Day. Masamune starts panicking and searching on the internet for what to give while still being on call. She tells Masamune she wants to go on a date with him, and this time she will be the one planning it, and he only needs to be there. Masamune agrees. He then goes to his sister and mother asking what to give. Being the unrealistic girl she is, Chainatsu tells him to get her a ring. His mother talks sensibly to make her something as she did so for him. Being a little too overconfident, Masamune decides to make her macarons. Not that easy for someone who knows nothing about cooking and baking. After several failed tries, he decides to stick to buying her something. Kojuro is amused at this story as Masamune worriedly asks him to help buy Aki a gift. He tells her that Aki is very specific in taste, so Kojuro takes him to the place with the finest sweets. They both go to an expensive place full of sweets and look around. He eventually decides to buy a rabbit-figured white chocolate from the White Day specials. On the walk back, Masamune mentions what Kojuro bought, so he shares that he felt like buying something for Fujinomiya from the place. The two decide to go eat ramen. Seems like Masamune has started adapting to the normal unhealthy lifestyle. Masamune walks into the convenience store, where Aki texted him. As he is wondering if he got to the wrong place, Aki walks in. She approached the salesboy in the store and asked if he remembered her. She then makes him recall that he used to play near her mansion as a child. The boy finally remembers her. She then grabs Masamune forward and mentions that he used to bully Masamune, but he has got smarter now. The boy remembers it a while back. She then decides to leave, but the boy apologizes to Masamune about the past. After a while of walking, she asks if Masamune is in a normal state now. She makes him realize that the last does not matter now as he has now become a stronger person. She tells him to be more confident now. Masamune tears up at this weird closure he just got. Masamune is grateful to Aki for this realization and chooses the moment to give her the gift. She is happy to have the gift but refuses to take it. She returns the gift and tells him goodbye in a bittersweet moment.